I don't know who needs to hear this or not. But your person's not going to make you feel shitty about yourself. Your person isn't going to cheat on you. And that goes for talking to other people. This doesn't just mean, I know everybody has their different definitions of cheating, and I think that that's just you giving an excuse to your partner because they're talking to somebody, well, they didn't get physical. No. They were cheating. It's that simple. If you are doing that to the person you're with, or you're with somebody who's doing that to you, you need to reevaluate. You need to reevaluate. They're not your person, because you're not going to do that to your person. You're not going to continue to hurt your person. And if there's an issue with the relationship where you're feeling some sort of way and that's how you deal with it, then you need to work on yourself. You do. You need to heal from whatever is making you want to do that. And that's a fact. I see so many people with their partner, and not only are they getting cheated on in all the different ways that you can cheat on somebody, they're making them feel less than. They're making them feel insecure, angry, unimportant, not worthy of being loved. They're not listening. They're not communicating. They're not comprehending. Why? Why continue to stay? Why do that when you're only disappointing yourself? You do realize that, right? Like, the longer you stay in a toxic relationship, or a relationship, it might not even be toxic in the general sense of toxicity, but it just might be not for you. Like, you might not be having a good time in your relationship. You're now just roommates. You see that all the time too, where you continue to stay with somebody and you're basically just paying bills together, but you're still labeled as partners. There's no love. Being with your partner is love. I mean, do we even know what true love is? Like, I don't feel like most of us do, because we're just in these relationships that are mediocre at best. Like, oh my God, like, so much of the world is, say world, but in what I know, I don't know what people are doing in other countries. Maybe they fucking love each other more, but I'll tell you what, and what I see and what I'm witnessing, I don't see a lot of love, you guys. Like, I see betrayal, I see pain, I see trauma, I see toxic, I see cheating. And listen, disclaimer, I've been that person. I've been that person that's cheated. And it's not cool. It's not. So I'm not judging, because I've been in both sides. I've been on both sides. I was a very unhealed human. It's not an excuse, it's the reason. And it's what happened. All you can do is forgive, ask for forgiveness, and do better. Do fucking better, okay? Like, we have to do better. And I would never... That's a different thought. We're just gonna put a pin in that one and come back to it. So what are we doing, you guys? Like, what are we doing? If you continue to catch your partner cheating, being disloyal to you in any type of way, or they're just not nice to you, they're not taking time to be with you. You know, they're not communicating their feelings. You're not communicating yours, or you're communicating, but there's no comprehension. Like, why are we doing this? Why are you settling? And why aren't we, as people that are doing these things, why aren't we doing better to become a better human? If your partner sits down with you and says, hey, look, you know, I'm feeling some sort of way. This is the communication part. Hey, I'm communicating. I'm feeling some sort of way. You have an adult conversation. Communication does not mean you're screaming at them. Communication doesn't mean that you allow the resentment to talk. You sit down like a grown-ass adult and you say, hey, do you have the space right now that we can talk? Because I have some feelings that I want to speak about. Yes, no, if they agreed, yeah, let's talk. Let's have a chit chat. And you sit down and you voice your feelings. Okay, this isn't an attack on the other person. You don't do this, you don't do that, you don't do this. You evaluate how you're feeling. You let them know, like, I'm feeling some sort of way about XYZ, whatever it is. Okay, say they're not helping you around the house. Hey, it makes me feel some sort of way. Like, it makes me feel that you don't consider or consider like that I'm doing this stuff, and you know, I start to hold resentment because you're having a good time playing a video game. I'm using this as an example, honestly. Like, it's the first thing that I thought of. Or, you know, sitting around watching TV, you know, or, you know, you're focused on your hobby, but I'm picking up all the slack. And that makes me feel a way that isn't groovy for me. You know, you communicate those things with intention of it coming back together so that you can, you know, see the different perspectives, because their perspective is different than yours and vice versa. So you really have to examine before you even have a talk. Maybe you should sit back and examine, okay, so let me look at this from their perspective. Let me go into this with their perspective so that I can understand. Sometimes you will pick up on that right away, and then you can have an adult conversation. Okay? So now you're voicing your emotions, you're voicing respectfully what's bothering you. And then it's up to them. You give them a time to speak. Let them speak. You know, let them know that you still love them, but you're feeling some sort of way for whatever reason. Sometimes you know exactly why you're feeling some sort of way. Communicate. Then that other person can either comprehend what you're saying, because this part is crucial. This part's crucial. Because if you are just communicating and this person's not comprehending, you might as well go talk to the wall. You might as well just go stand in front of a brick wall, bang your head across on it, and say the same thing over and over and over again, because you're not going to get anywhere. That's just the way it is. So you need comprehension. So even the communicator needs to comprehend what the other person is going to say back. Okay? This is a two-way street. This isn't just a one-way street. Relationships are not one-sided. And I see way too many relationships that are one-sided. And I'm not a relationship expert at all. I'm just observing. And I'm using what I've gone through with my own relationships, because, you know, it got to a point where I was communicating and like literally nothing in return. Nothing. Not even, yeah, I understand how you're feeling, emotions. It would just be like, oh, you're attacking me. Well, that then usually, because if you do it respectfully, and you make sure that you're not doing it in an attacking way, and they come back angry and offended and upset, they're gonna throw in your face that you're attacking them, they do nothing right, they did this, and this, and now you're telling them that they don't do anything, and you're making them feel like a piece of shit, etc., etc. That communication back, that, first of all, that's gaslighting, okay? Like, let's be fucking real, folks. That's gaslighting. That's fucking gaslighting. Your person is going to be like, you know what? I hear what you're saying, and I can understand that could make you feel this way, and it's valid, and I'm sorry. Let's work on this. Let's work on this together. How can we come up with a way? I have ways. I mean, I have some ideas that you could do to, you know, get tasks done, for instance. Like, that usually is a huge fight between couples. Couples that live together, your majority of your arguments are most likely having to do with one partner not picking up the slack in the house. You both live there. Split the fucking chores. Make it fun. Split the chores. Hey, these are the things that need to get done today on a Saturday afternoon, whatever day it is that you do your cleaning. Make a list, okay? Together. Make a list together of the normal chores that need to be done, or if you have a project that needs to be done, whatever it is, make a list with your partner. Do it together. Do it with the charcuterie, okay? Make yourself a cheese board or brekkie. Do it over brekkie, okay? Have some coffee, whatever it is. Sit down with your partner, communicate. Hey, let's get these things done today. Let's get our get shit done shoes on. That's another tip I will talk about. Let's make a list. Let's put on some fucking music and let's get the shit done. Make it a game. Split the list in half. You take these, I take these. You can do rock, paper, scissors to see who's gonna get it. It's gonna be fun. Make it fun. Too many of y'all are just like, stop the shit. Stop the shit. Stop it. Communicate together. Work together to get the things done. It can be done. Make a list. Tackle it together. Make it fun. And then you come up with, okay, so, you know, it's Saturday. We just did all these chores. Now the home is fresh. What do you want to do, babe? Are we staying home? Are we staying home? Are we going out? Do it together. Make it fun. Chores don't have to be this daunting task. It can be fun, especially when you do it together. Dance in the kitchen. Dance in the kitchen. Dance in the kitchen while one of you is doing the dishes and the other one is wiping counters or sweeping the floor or something. I don't know. Whatever it is that needs to be done. Have fun. Laugh a little. You know? Stop making everything so serious when it comes to that shit. That's that. But, yo, if your partner keeps cheating on you and treating you like shit and making you, there goes a damn yellow car. I manifested that yellow car because, you know, yellow cars, that's another video I'll talk about. I just saw my yellow car, you guys. Yes. There's nothing more exciting than when you ask the universe to show you something so simple and it shows you. It'll show up. And it's as simple as, I wanted to see a yellow car. A yellow car. A yellow car specifically. Not a yellow Jeep. That's a different thing for me. Not a yellow truck or, you know, I wanted to see a yellow car. I just saw one. I'm not going to apologize for that because I get excited about that. I'm very passionate about manifestation. especially when it's specific. That can be done. But anyway, let's get back onto this. If your partner is making you feel like shit, if you're truly not having a good time in your relationship, it's time to walk away. If you've communicated all the communication that you can communicate and nothing changes because the other person isn't comprehending, it's time to walk away. It's time to walk away. And there is literally nothing to keep you there. Nothing. Children, you're only showing your children toxic love. Your children are going to grow up and be in toxic relationships. Do you want your children to be in the toxic relationship you're in? Because that's how it goes, guys. That's how it goes. That's why we keep being in these toxic fucking relationships, because it's what we know. Stop it. Stop it. Do better. Do better, okay? And if you need help on that, like if you do truly want to reach out to me, reach out to me. Reach out to me. I'm not saying I'm a relationship expert, but I will say that there's very little that I tolerate. And if something isn't serving me joy, I walk away. Because there's literally nothing holding you. You're not a Siamese twin to your partner. You are not. You might be a little codependent. But guess what? That's not healthy. Being codependent is not healthy. Okay? You have to be your own human too. So, I have a lot. I could go on forever about this. I really could. So there's definitely going to be more videos discussing relationships and feeling stuck in it, because you're not. You're literally not. And I know some of you are like, but I am. He pays the bills, or she pays the bills, you know? I live in their house. How am I going to get a house? We only have one car. How am I going to get a car? We have kids together. We have this. We have that. We have whatever. But there's always a way. Always a way. And I just want to add that I understand that if you are in a domestic violence situation currently, I know firsthand how hard it is to walk away from that. I truly and honestly do. And I do know that takes more than just saying to that person, hey, I can't do this anymore, and walking away. It takes a lot more. And for that, reach out to me personally. Okay? I got you. Reach out to me. And because that's not just walking away, that's something different, and you do have to get out. You can get out, and you can be safe. Okay? So if that is something that you are currently in, and you're like, but Nikki, like, I can't just leave. I'm scared to leave, or, you know, I don't even have a way. Message me, call me, reach out. And if I can't help you, I will help you get the help. I will personally help you get the help that you need. 100%. You have to be ready. And when you're ready, I got you. You deserve more, babe. You deserve more. I had to rant about that because it's every day I see another couple break up and get back together. And the reason why they're breaking up is something so toxic. Cheating. You know, they're talking to other people. They treat each other like shit. There's no love. There's no joy. There's no communication. There's no comprehension. It's not there. But yet you keep going back to each other. Break it. Break up with them. break up with them. Break up with them. Anytime that somebody comes to me and they're like, blah, 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 I'm going to give you advice. The first thing that I'm going to tell you is, break up with them. Don't be with them. Don't be with them. You guys that are in these relationships, like, you're literally just disappointing yourself. You're disappointing your children. Do better. Do better. Love yourself enough to know that you don't deserve it. You don't. And have that self-love enough to know that you can do it on your own, babe. You can do it on your own, man. Like, I'm not... You can. You can. Ask me how. Ask me how. I'll tell you. I'll tell you exactly how you can do it on your own. It's not easy. Nothing's easy. The relationship isn't easy. If you're willing to keep putting up with a shitty, difficult relationship, what's a few months struggling on your own to get to where you want to be in your pursuit and journey of happiness and joy, love, and all things that are just like, you'd be singing, dancing in the street. Okay? I know loneliness. But you know what loneliness can be? Flip the script, babe. Guess what? That loneliness is called freedom. Yeah, sometimes it gets a little lonely. Like, I'm about to go home, be by myself, For a hot minute, I was like, I just really wish I had someone to go home to right now. Because it's not my kid night, I don't ever have plans on a Tuesday night. So, like, I use this time for me. I really do. If it doesn't work out with somebody that I'm dating, talking to, whatever, then I'm not meant to have anybody around me. Sometimes we need the solitude, to get through what we gotta get through. Loneliness is just the negative way of saying, freedom. I could do whatever I want right now. I could go out to dinner by myself. I'm still working on that, be honest with you guys. That's an anxiety thing for me. It's not a confidence thing. It's an anxiety thing. But I'm working on it. It's gonna happen. I know some of you are like, what? You don't go out to eat by yourself? No, I do not. I haven't yet. I will go and get my takeout and bring it home and have a nice little date with myself. Those are some of my favorite times. But have I ever sat in a restaurant by myself? No, I haven't. And some of you do, and I'm always like, yeah! Like, you're so inspiring. Every time I see a single person eating at a restaurant by themselves, I get so inspired. And I'm like, I can do that. I can. I just haven't yet. It's not even really like, oh my God, I'm scared. Because honestly, like, it just hasn't happened yet. It will, and I'm gonna be giddy as fuck. I'll probably get all dressed up and shit. Or it'll be random. Who knows with me? I'm just random as fuck anyway. But okay, so I kind of went off on a side path. That's gonna happen, and this video is super long, so thank you for hanging in there with me. Subscribe, okay? Share my vids. I honestly am still learning this, and also yeah, I'm just still getting into this because it's weird. Like, it's weird. I have a lot of these videos on my phone from the last like 3 years of me just talking to my phone, of like just random shit and talks like this, but now I'm gonna share them. So thank you for listening. Thank you for following me. Thank you for subscribing. Let's do better, guys. Let's do better. If you want to chat. we can talk, okay? I'm available for advice, tips, tricks, and advice. And I'll share my story with you on how I said I'm not settling anymore. I'm not. I want to be happy in my relationship, because love is supposed to be happy. Love is supposed to be, joyful. And I know I deserve it. You do too. Okay? So think about it. And if you need to talk, get with me. Okay? Not get with me like that. Please, no. This is not your invite to enter my inbox with some creepy shit. Okay? Because some of y'all just be weird. This is not that type of invite. Okay? This is, like, I'm really here to help you, because you deserve it. Some of us need it. Some of us just need a person to call us out on our bullshit. I got you for that too. I'll definitely do that. All right. Peace, love, and a big squeeze.